This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, without checking, and I don't need to check because I know what numbskulls sound like, I'm pretty sure right now there'll be quite a few videos popping out from numbskulls around the internet saying how Anthony Joshua knocking out Robert Helenius in 7 rounds means that he's definitely going to lose against Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder knocked out Robert Helenius in 1 round. That's how these people think, because they're not very smart, they don't know boxing. Now, ultimately, they can put out all the fake confidence that they like. It's going to make no difference to fight night. Either Joshua's going to win or Wilder's going to win. The fight is going to go however the fight's going to go, whether Wilder has another fight between now and then or Joshua has another fight between now and then. It's going to make zero difference. Zero difference. Okay? The result of that fight is going to be however it's going to be. And a lot of the fake confidence that I'm sure some of these Wilder fan channels are coming out with, they're going to be very, very nervous on fight night. It's fake confidence right now. Fake confidence. On fight night, they're going to be nervous. They're going to be scared to death. Their bumhole's going to be going 5 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, 5 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence. It's going to be very, very nerve-wracking for them. Okay? As it will be for a lot of Joshua fans as well. But ultimately, does Joshua need to slip in another opponent that he says that he wants to do? No. For what? It doesn't matter what fight that Joshua has. This is a heavyweight division. There's jeopardy attached. Why? Go straight into a Wilder fight. Now, Deontay Wilder, listen to your handlers in Shelley Finkel and Al Heyman, who are quite clearly scared to death of Andy Ruiz Jr. They don't want you to fight Andy Ruiz Jr., okay? Get the message. Sit there. Go into camp with Mallet Scott. Train for Anthony Joshua to be your next fight. Anthony Joshua, go back to Texas with Derek James and train for Deontay Wilder. I don't want to see nothing else. If that means you've got to wait till January, February, so be it. Now, that's not to say I wouldn't watch another Joshua fight or another Wilder fight. Of course I would. But of course, when you're seeing people running around like here on the comment section of my channel, across social media, and of course even on DAZN, you see with like people like Barry Jones saying how Anthony Joshua, he's a little bit tentative. He wasn't really going for the knockout. He wasn't really looking for the right hand so much. And, you know, that's a little bit worrying going into a Deontay Wilder fight. I want to see Anthony Joshua go in there, be aggressive and get the knockout. But yet, people like Barry Jones, in his entire professional career, 1 knockout win. 1. So what are you talking about? Just clarify, I like Barry Jones, by the way. Okay, but that's the reality of it. You had 1 knockout, and you want to talk about how Anthony Joshua or anybody else should be getting multiple knockouts, big knockouts, and we didn't do it yourself. A bit hypocritical. Much like Spencer Oliver. He always says it's about Anthony Joshua. Spencer Oliver only had 9 knockout wins himself. So what are you talking about? But ultimately, there's no reason for Anthony Joshua to have another fight or 2 fights, however. There's no reason for it. This is not going to build up the tank. So if he gets another win, he's more likely to beat Deontay Wilder. No, he's either going to beat Deontay Wilder or he's not going to beat Deontay Wilder. That's how it is. We've been waiting long enough for this fight. This fight should have happened years ago for Undisputed. But it didn't. Because Deontay Wilder ducked Anthony Joshua. Not my opinion, facts, he did. He even told you all that he took less money to fight Tyson Fury than he could have got and was offered to fight Anthony Joshua for Undisputed. There's 100 million reasons why Deontay Wilder turned down that fight. So I don't want to go through all that crap again. I don't care that I could do 101 videos on these two and do stupid amounts of views and boost up the subscriber base like I did before. I don't want to go down that road again. I just want to see this fight. If Anthony Joshua wins, congratulations. If Deontay Wilder wins, congratulations. I want Joshua to win. Of course, he's a Brit. Of course I want him to win. But just because I want him to win, just because I believe he will win, doesn't mean he's going to. I need to see the fight to find out. There's no reason for Joshua to take another fight. What if you lose? There's no reason for Deontay Wilder to fight Andy Ruiz Jr. or anybody else. What if you lose? I want to see this fight, this particular fight. I don't care about any other fights. This fight, Joshua versus Wilder. Saudi Arabia in January, February. I don't care when it is, as long as it's next. Okay, this fight's going to go however it's going to go. It doesn't matter how many fights that either one of them have. I don't know how many times I need to say it, but that's how I feel. I don't think Joshua should have even fought Dillian White. and then change to Robert Helenius. I don't think that should have happened. Luckily for him, he got the win. Okay? So now, just move into the Deontay Wilder fight. People can draw their confidence and say how if he fights this way against Deontay Wilder the way he fought Robert Helenius, then Deontay Wilder's definitely knocking him out. Do you really think he's going to fight that way against Deontay Wilder? Do you really think so? Do you? And how confident do you think that Deontay Wilder's going to be? Wilder will do what Wilder always does. He'll go on the back foot, he'll fight scared, and look to land the right hand. That's what he'll do. Can he land it? Yeah, of course he can. But again, if Anthony Joshua lands that punch on Deontay Wilder that he landed on Robert Helenius, Wilder's going to sleep. He'll be twitching on the floor. But likewise, if Deontay Wilder lands on Anthony Joshua the way that he landed on Robert Helenius, Anthony Joshua will go to sleep twitching on the floor. This fight ain't going the distance. It ain't. That's why I want to see it, because it's going to be a knockout. No way this fight's going the distance. Can't be, can it? If it does, listen, man, I'll eat my pants live on YouTube. All right? But there's going to be a knockout one way or another. Get the fight on. No reason in the world why it can't happen now. None whatsoever. And for Joshua to say how he wants to get another fight in, okay. Deontay Wilder's had one fight against Robert Helenius, which was in October of last year, I think it was, since his back-to-back knockout defeats to Tyson Fury. He's had one fight against Robert Helenius, one round. Joshua's fought, in that time period, Usyk rematch, Jermaine Franklin, and now Robert Helenius. So he's fought 3. Why do you really feel the need to get a 4th one in? For what reason? Anyway, that's my thoughts. Maybe some of you will agree. Maybe you won't. For me, them two just get the fight on. I don't know how many which way sideways I can say it. Get the fight on. Joshua versus Wilder. Get it done. The Saudis are in town. Sign a damn contract. Drop your thoughts below. Click on the subscribe. Catch you next video.